I'm a blue collar guy at the end of the day, and getting my hands dirty and working with my hands is all I know.
Josh Rollmaker builds one-of-a-kind mobile businesses like food trucks or pop-up retail stores.
There's, food truck builders throughout the country, but we like to think that we focus more on custom and unique builds, like themed, whether it's, rustic or industrial, or this one behind me, for an example, is kind of like a 50s diner retro.
What makes Caged Crow Fabrication special is their attention to the small details.
I'd rather build 4 or 5 mobile businesses a year than 10 or 12, and focus more on the attention to detail and the art of it. In our opinion, it's the food truck that brings people in, and it's your menu that brings them back. So why not stand out in the crowd?
Over the years, Rollmaker has built up the experience to get to the point where his creations are seen throughout the country.
I think even when I was growing up, it was frowned upon to not go to college, but you can make a lot of money in the trades, whether it's HVAC or plumbing or welding. There's a lot of money doing blue collar work, and it's a dying thing.
Forestry has a long history in the Northwoods, and while you might think the days of Rhinelander as a timber town are over, one local company is growing. Newswatch 12's Kyle Pazorski has this week's Blue Collar Wisconsin report.
Ponce is a worldwide leader in forest harvesting machines with their North American hub located in Rhinelander.
The service technicians here are repairing machines that customers have brought in. They're also doing reconditioning on trade-in machines and preparing them for the next sale.
Company leaders say it takes highly motivated individuals to service their equipment used for cutting trees.
Somebody who's got a teamwork mentality that, hey, I'm here to take care of the customer, and if we all work together, we can do that.
Just like many businesses across Wisconsin, Ponce is doing well, and that means they are trying to expand their skilled workforce.
As we attempt to grow, it's been tough to recruit new individuals.
I think there's many jobs available, not only with our industry, but throughout Rhinelander. Everyone's looking for help.
And they think if people give their work a chance, especially young people, they might like it.
I'd say the first thing that they should do is perhaps do a little bit of job shadowing. Come for a tour through our facility, maybe spend a day or two with some of the guys, seeing what they do.
These service tech jobs require hands-on work and knowledge about how the machines operate.
We just recently put our technicians through a course at Nicolet. We had partnered with them, and so they had a week-long hydraulic and electrical.
Just like being a leader in forest machines, Ponce also wants to be a leader in creating a workforce that is ready for the future. In Rhinelander, Kyle Pazorski, Newswatch 12. When snow falls in the Northwoods, plow truck drivers work around the clock to help ensure the roads are clear.
I don't believe that they realize how much is going on inside of this truck.
Rick Zelahusky says when the plows hit the road, the drivers are monitoring every aspect of either the county or state highway.
We got to watch everything all around us, in front of us, behind us, on the sides.
Compared to other jobs which Rick has held, day-to-day with the highway department brings new opportunities.
One day you're plowing snow, next day you're cutting trees, or in the summer months, you're fixing the blacktop. There's just a wide array of jobs here for you to do.
Which can be rewarding.
When I found out about the job opening here, I applied and got it, and I really like it because it's a variety. I was a firefighter for 16 years, so I was always about helping people and stuff like that. To me, doing this is doing that.
With modern equipment and technology, which the trucks today have, doing the job has gotten much easier compared to the past.
It has dew point and humidity and everything, road temperatures, ambient temperatures. So we can use that and know whether or not we can use salt or brine.
So for drivers going out on the roads this winter, There's one large piece of advice which Rick and other operators want you to know.
Just give us some space and be patient.
In the Northwoods, Kyle Pozorski, Newswatch 12. Blue-collar jobs are in high demand across Wisconsin, and auto repair shops in this area are having difficulties finding workers in this high-skill industry.
If a good candidate walked in my shop today, I'd hire him in a heartbeat.
Business in auto repair is high, especially with new car demand being low, leading to more and more people repairing older cars. Like many labor-intensive jobs, employers are experiencing hard times finding qualified candidates.
We're seeing this in all the trades, the hands-on trades, that there's a national shortage for anybody in any field, whether it be auto technician, whether it be a plumber, electrician, a contractor, a carpenter.
Marquardt is not the only person noticing the low supply of people willing to do the work at auto repair shops.
It's very hard to find techs these days. We've actually been looking for another technician for 2 years. We can't find anyone.
Wish thinks that part of the problem is that young people are being pushed away from taking on labor jobs.
A lot of people aren't cut out to go to college. Going into the trades would be a wonderful option for a lot of them, but they're not offered those opportunities.
Going to a four-year university is not always an option for low-income families, which is the reason why tech colleges could be a better option.
I think it'd be really good that more high school students know that they have options other than a 4-year college, that they can make a good living in the trades, going to a technical college, getting their degree there.
Many trade jobs offer different opportunities to grow, which can lead to lifelong careers.
It's a very, very rewarding career. It is. Just to know that you can fix things that other people struggle with. It's really kind of a cool field to be in.
In Rhinelander, Kyle Pozorski, Newswatch 12.
I mean, we used to build it out of scrap outside with lawnmowers. That's how everybody starts.
Jake Ewer and his family's company have been building competitive robots since 2001.
We started in Dorchester because Dad started the business with a bunch of buddies back in the day, and when he seen the BattleBot show on TV in '01, he said, "Oh, I think I can do that."
Team Waiachi has built their bots, Hydra, Fusion, and Son of Waiachi, to compete on the popular BattleBots show seen on Discovery Channel.
The simplest way I can explain BattleBots is it's 250-pound robots that we remote control from the sidelines like it's RC cars, and we try to destroy each other in a pre-made BattleBots event. It's a 40 by 40 square, and we just go in there and we try to knock out the other robot. As simple as that.
Ewer says that building the bots takes a lot of time, effort, and money. The frame on Hydra alone can cost $20,000.
From the ground up, this probably takes you months. It really does. There's a lot that go into it, from electronics to building your controllers to welding, fabricating. There's so much mechanical and electrical stuff that goes into helping and build a bot that you need a team.
But what qualifies these normal-looking guys from rural Wisconsin to build the competitive robots?
What qualifies us? Absolutely nothing. We just do it. So that's the biggest thing. Anybody can get into it. You don't have to have a degree in mechanical engineering or electrical engineering to be able to do this. You can go out with your dad and just build a random robot.
I'd say this is a dream job. You get paid to hang out with your friends, you get paid to work out, you get paid well, you get paid to make your homeowners smile. I don't think there's any downside to the job.
One downside of blue-collar work, like landscaping, is that it can be physically demanding. But it doesn't have to be.
It's physical, but we have enough crew to where one guy doesn't have to overwork himself. You know, we're very important, safety first, and teamwork, because without a team, you're not going to get nothing done.
Landscaping involves many different skills as they work to beautify yards.
We have a lot of drip edges to do, redo plantings, just everything landscaping, excavation, steps going down to lakes, you name it.
Stanfield says shaping properties to look their finest is all just a part of the job.
Guys are able to express their talents and their gifts, you know, in a setting like this. They can decide to put a plant this way or that way, just little things that they can. I tell them to have the mindset of, this is your property, you know, look around and see what needs to be done and just do it, you know, make it look nice here.
With all of the positive parts of the business, he says he doesn't understand why more people aren't interested in the line of work.
Unless somebody really likes to do just one thing over and over, factory work, everybody's got a gifts and talents, and some people got a gift for that. A lot of the men I find have a gift for this. They would rather be outdoors and fresh air and working a normal shift and getting paid pretty well, and making people smile.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Justin Betty.
Each morning and evening, Newswatch 12 brings you the news from where you live. But putting the news on your screen takes more than just a few pretty faces.
In the scheme of putting together a newscast, there's a lot of moving parts that are going all different directions, and someone has to keep the eye on the prize, and we're the OCD part of the station that actually watches and makes sure that all those parts are together.
Working in the control room of Newswatch 12 requires a certain set of skills, really only attainable by on-the-job training.
Most jobs you go to, you learn your job and you're taught your job. Here, the only way to truly learn your job is if everything goes wrong. Because that's where the skill is knowing how to react. Okay, X fails, where do I go?
And being able to manage what goes on air is just a part of keeping everything on track.
We always need to stay on top of our toes because anything can happen in this industry, and I found that out the hard way multiple times. Always over-communicate and never be afraid to tell that.
And in this day of always changing technology, last year WJFW moved to using robotic cameras, which brings more creative ways of presenting the news to viewers.
To make sure that we're able to go to the next level as far as technology and start having three-dimensional graphics, and you need to have that camera at the exact spot every time.
And when it's all put together, just remember the person behind the camera.
Fade out, take break.
In Rhinelander, Kyle Pozorski, Newswatch 12.